I want to talk about sort of anxiety and depression. And Dr. Kohli, maybe if I ask you first, there is obviously, I guess it's normal to have higher levels of anxiety during this time. But what is that line between anxiety and depression? And is there a line? And do they usually get muddled between one versus the other? And I'd like to get your thoughts on that.
This is a very good question, because most of the time we do not understand the difference between depression, anxiety, or sadness, or worry, or stress. For example, depression is the most misused word today. We do have a period of sadness. You'll be sad, probably you missed somebody's wedding, or your interview did not go well, or you did not prepare your presentation as it could have been. And these are the little pains you get over. This is temporary. But depression is a devastating mental illness. It robs you of your joy. It robs you of your sleep. It robs you of your memory, your learning, your sex drive, your ability to enjoy life, to socialize. It is a very, very torturous and tormental disease, and we have to look at it. So we need to also differentiate between what sadness and what depression is. And depression is a state where you won't feel like getting up in the morning, and you can't tell the person to say, cheer up, come on, go for a walk. You genuinely can't will yourself out of that state you are. There is so much pain. It is discovered that depression actually lights up all your pain, circuits in the brain. And there's so much pain out there. And that is why untreated depression leads to suicide, because the person feels that nobody's understanding. Person is thinking that I'm just faking. I am not dressing up. I'm not going for that walk. I'm not meeting people. You're generally not able to do it. And then you want to actually walk into maybe the sea, or jump off the building, or hang yourself. It is that debilitating a disease.
So I guess, specifically, obviously there are higher levels of anxiety during this period because of, uncertainty or what have you, whatever the reason is. And I'll get to the reasons next. But do you think it's easy because of higher levels of anxiety for people to get temporarily depressed? Or do you think depression is more of a clinical state where that's why I'm saying other lines temporarily.
So I'll make it very simple for you. So this is what depression is all about. Anxiety is when you are into the future, when you feel out of control. You're having a fast heartbeat. You're having a bad stomach. You're not sleeping well at night. You are sitting on the edge of your chair. You're watching the news all the time. So if I put it very simply, anxiety is living in the future with uncertainty, and depression is being in the past all the time, connected to people's events, situations. And depression is all about your regrets, your rejections, and your resentments. So yes, we were anxious in the beginning of the pandemic because we were uncertain. We are also climbing there, but we are also getting sad now because we're feeling frustrated. We're feeling how long this will happen. All right. So we are moving from anxiety to depression, but I would use the word sadness more than depression.